I'm here with Summer McCubbin, a sophomore at Baylor University who attended the high school in Parkland, Florida, where the mass shooting occurred this Wednesday. Police say the victim was getting out of the car when a man approached her and asked her for her keys. That's when she jumped back in the car, and through her mirror, she saw a man pointing a gun. The serial bombing suspect in Austin is dead, but police are telling people to stay on the lookout because there could be more dangerous packages out there. Firefighters said that the flames stayed on the outside of the house. They said the flames started here by this exposed wiring and went all the way up to the ceiling. Chunks of cement just like this fell through the interstate this morning, but the good news is crews are almost done repairing the hole. Students are protesting in silence near the front of the school behind me. They will be protesting for 17 minutes, each minute representing one life that was lost in the Florida school shooting. Over 350,000 people are expected to come to Waco this weekend because of the three big events that are going on. One of them being the Lady Bears playing in the NCAA tournament here at the Farrell Center. Another one being Chip and Joanna's Spring at the Silos event. And last but not least, the 4th annual Texas Food Truck Showdown. Make sure to get out of bed this morning because you're not going to want to miss out this once-in-a-lifetime experience. The Humane Society will be covering the adoption costs of these beautiful cats until they're all gone. So make sure if you're looking for a furry friend to come and get one of these sweet guys. After a racially charged incident took place on campus, the Baylor community came together to walk in solidarity. Here's a closer look at the walk with Natasha. They've been continuing to sing Falta Raúl, meaning that Raúl is left, his brother is left to die. And as you can see behind me here, there is still a bunch of people here. It has been 2.5 years since the turf war that left 9 people dead at a shootout at the Twins Peak restaurant in Waco. Jacob Garizal is a leader of the Dallas chapter of the Bandidos, and he's been on trial for the last 21 days. After 14 hours of deliberation, the jury could not agree on a unanimous decision of the 3 charges, and the judge ordered a mistrial. Garizal was charged with 2 counts of organized crimes, leading to murder and assault, and an unorganized crime of directing activities of a gang. The jury could not come to a unanimous decision because of a juror who had previous experience with the Cossacks, the other biker group involved in the turf war. After weeks of anticipation, Garizal's family is overjoyed by the outcome.
God, oh my gosh, awesome. Tell us why you're so happy. My son is going home. My son is going home.
Defense attorney Casey Gautreaux said she had to call for a mistrial early on because of the rate that the state was keeping evidence from her. She said it made her job more difficult than it normally is. Ultimately, the jury said that he was not guilty on the directing charge.
There wasn't enough evidence that the Dallas chapter, and specifically Jay Garizal, had committed any violence against any person that wasn't self-defense. And so today is a victory. Today's a victory.
District Attorney Abelino Reyna says he is disappointed by the ruling, but he is not giving up.
We knew going into this case that it was going to be a big fight. We knew it was going to be a battle. And, you know, I still know that on each and every one of these cases, and I'm not going to give up.
Reporting from McLennan County Courthouse, I'm Christy Soto. This Baylor senior started a blog her freshman year that turned into a movement, and now she's a published author. Grace Valentine started the Enough movement aimed at helping women who have developed insecurities trying to live up to society's standards.
The whole goal of the Enough movement is to say you aren't enough for this world. Like, there will be someone who's prettier than you, and there will be someone who's more successful than you, and you aren't always going to get your way. But at the end of the day, that's not what life's about.
Studies show that over 60% of social media like Instagram has negatively impacted their self-esteem, and Valentine says by sharing her insecurities online, she's been able to help others.
I remember as I grew up older, I was like, I have to be pretty, and I can't control my face, I can't control anything else, but I can control my weight. And it became a big control thing about how to be a hotter and prettier girl and to be more enough. And so I began literally working out like every day for like 4 hours and counting calories to the extreme, and I got to the point too where I was even doing things that harmed my body in order to gain advancement in my image.
Her blog has over 6 million views from across the globe and has created a safe space for many women.
Whenever I'm feeling alone, I can go to her blog and I can look up a topic that I'm struggling with, and she's been through the exact same topic.
I think it's such an encouragement to not only me, but to other girls who just are sometimes struggling and who don't feel like they're enough, and just knowing that the Lord, through Him, we're enough.
She hopes her book, Am I Enough?, becomes a tangible way for girls to feel like they are not alone.
In those chapters, it will go through my stories, and then also times when I finally realized that the Lord needed to be my foundation and not just the guy's opinion of me. I promise to be honest with you, and I pray that you'll be honest with yourself too. Are you ready to dance with God instead of the world? I am.
Her book will be on the shelves at Barnes & Noble this summer and is also available online at Target and Amazon. Reporting for Lariat TV News, I'm Christy Soto.